What if Jin-Woo was the shield hero? So, I know it's been a while. I should have done more. But, things came up, and eventually, something surprising happened, which is why I'm doing it now. Shadow King, what if YouTuber that has over 2,000 subscribers? Yeah. He subscribed to me, and I'm very happy about that. I watch a lot of his stuff. I saw his Deku was a shield hero. I really like that. He has a bunch of good stuff. And honestly, I'm surprised he had subscribed to me, of all people. So he said he liked the originality, so I'm gonna try and do more of that, more original stuff. Stuff that no one else has ever done. So yeah. Thank you him. And definitely go check out his channel. He's awesome. So, yeah, when I left off, it was with Futoria, I believe. We were talking with Futoria. And so, now they're doing this. Now they're on the cart to go to head to the queen. The queen. So yeah. And then the whole thing with Motoyasu happens. They roll up, see Motoyasu. And I'm gonna try and go into more detail with this kind of stuff. I feel like I should make more episodes, because I'm sort of just summarizing. Yeah, so Motoyasu attacks Jin-Woo like he did. I'm saying I don't want to talk. I don't want to attack. I don't want to fight. And then he has some a guy. I'm gonna say Egret just because I really like Egret's sword. The Demon King's great sword. Lightning every time you swing. I think it's awesome. Yeah, I really like it. So, yeah. Sorry that late. I think it's just because I woke up. Not too long ago, a couple hours ago. So, yeah. He ends up doing that. So, yeah. Egret comes out, blocks the spear attack, and he's fighting Motoyasu. Or defending Jin-Woo while he's trying to talk to Motoyasu. So Motoyasu yells to him. And in this, Jin-Woo doesn't really have to, he really does not have to work with the heroes at all. He can kill them all and it won't really matter, but he'd prefer not to make it harder. He'd rather just, be relaxing, but he doesn't really want to. He sort of just wants to not have to worry about that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So, jeez. Yeah, what ends up happening is he brings out... Wait, hold on, I forget. Oh yeah, he sent the, Fangs, Greed, and Iron, I think, as the army leaders. So I'm just trying to remember all the guys that I still have, all the commander type guys that I still have. All the marshals are... Yeah, all the marshals are, and... Yeah. The marshal and grand marshal. All the marshals are with him. And of course, I'm pretty sure all the shadows have like a psychic link, so they're able to like do that kind of stuff. I don't know, but he does know how to fight using them. So, and so yeah, they. But yeah, so Ygritte and Beru comes out, and Bellion, I think. Like he just has that. Like he just wants. Let's say that this time he wants, like he has Ygritte take care of, like all the like take care of, but not like kill all the soldiers. He has Bellion take care of, but not kill all the Madias's party. And I'd say Bellion like gets to fight the shield hero because I really like Bellion. Like I know we don't really see him, like we don't really know how he fights all too much. Like we know how he fights, like how since he fought Beru, and we know he's more powerful than him. But like I think he's like really overpowered because like he has a weapon that like goes in any direction he wants. It's like centipede-ish. Like think of like the Queen Gaze and Taki Ghoul. Thinking of like those, like the one like centipede ones where he's able to like control where it goes. I'm thinking of that kind of thing. Like that's what I imagine his sword being. Like a centipede type Queen K. I know it's not, but I'm thinking of it like that. So So Marty also, like, he has Bellion just because I like Bellion. Like, I think he's really cool. He has Bellion take care of Mariasu. Like, to sort of defend, but also, like immobilize him. And I'm gonna try and make like, I know this would be over in an instant. Like, he just wrap around them. Because I'd say he has a weapon that's, like, harder than the legendary weapons. Since he's with the Sovereign, Shadow Sovereign. And he was with the rulers before. Like, it was, yeah. Like, I'd say he has a legendary weapon, too. So I would say that. Jeez. Yeah, I would say that he would be. He would be someone that. I think of him like a class. Like, I'm thinking of him like. Wow, I'm really getting off track, but I'm thinking of him like Cocytus, like warrior spirit. Like, really overpowered, but like warrior spirit. That's what I think of him as. Like his kind of like stature, like really tall and buff, something like that. And really, yeah. And I just think of that kind of body type, like really big, imposing, but then he's also very like warrior in every sense of the word. But yeah, so he calls like yeah, so Marayasu he he yells at like he yells at Jin-Woo saying, "You are the like I don't want to like Jin-Woo just says, I don't really want to fight you. Like, I mean, I can if you want, but I'll try not to kill you. Can't make any promises though. It's way too like, so is that how they died? Like, is that what you did? You were fighting them and you killed them? You accidentally killed them? I was like, who are you talking about? Do they really mean nothing to you? Like, have you killed so many people that you don't even know? Those people that you killed, like the people that you killed. I was like, I mean, I've killed people before, but that was only in self-defense. Like, they attacked me first. Because he has killed people. Like the, Class S Hunter, his brother. Or Greed, I should say, his brother. Since he died. Yeah. So, yeah. What happens? So, I'm gonna say, yeah. So, it says, so you admit that you killed people. Like, we're heroes. You're not supposed to be killing people. And especially not other heroes. And Jin-Woo's like, wait, what do you mean other heroes? I didn't kill any heroes. Do you kill other heroes? I was looking at Bellion. Was like, no, my lord. Or no, your highness, whatever. I don't know. I think he says my lord. Yeah, because he's like eager with like the respectful tone. But not like over the top like Barrow. Yeah. So, yeah. He does that. And, and he has, what he has to end up as hacking. And he's like, you're the scum of the earth. Whatever. Like, I'll make you pay for killing, Renan Itsuki. Jin-Woo just, like, he's not as, like, scared as Naofumi that the other heroes are dead. He's like, oh, wait, they died? I didn't kill them, but they died. You see the bodies? I mean, they're pretty powerful. I see the bodies. I was like, there aren't bodies. There aren't bodies. You destroyed it. I was like, I don't destroy bodies. I use the bodies. Like, what do you mean you use the bodies? Well, would you like me to give you an example? I can give you an example if you want to kill one of the guards back there. Like, no one will die. I mean, what I do is, like, I erase the shadow of people. Like, what do you think these people are? Like, well, they're all knights that are killed by me. Of course, they were monsters, like, they were just armor. So, they're just armor, they don't have bodies. Like, are there any people here? I mean, there's a couple. I mean, mostly the people that I killed were my generals, so... Actually, wait, no, it's not. Like, before I discovered this ability, I mean, there's some of those people that I killed, and they're not part of the army, but... I mean, I have a couple dragons, if you want to fight one. I also have high orcs. Well, had high orcs, but they're an army in another country to help take down the waves there. It's like, what do you mean waves in another country? Waves are only in Melromark, right? It's like, no, you clearly haven't. Like, I just spoke to the Filial Queen, and she said that she's been taking care of the waves in other countries. I mean, Melromark isn't even supposed to summon all the 4 heroes. Like, they're supposed to just summon the Spear Hero. The other 4 heroes are supposed to be summoned in other places to take down the waves in each other country, since the whole world is at stake. It's not just one country. It's like, liar. I won't believe the lies of someone. And Raftalia and Philo are there. Don't worry. Yeah, so... If he doesn't believe him, then Philo tells them to get down and do stuff, like make the shield, like make the prison. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna say that all of his abilities are sort of boosted because he is the Shadow Sovereign, so he has, like, his stats are really OP. Well, like, even more OP than anyone else. I mean, the most OP. And he'd do that, so I would say that's, yeah. So, Jin-Woo, he trusts them. Like, he knows that their instincts are better than his, like, actually, no. I'd say that he senses it before them, because he has, like, crazy instincts. Like, his senses, like, he's pretty much able to tell. I think with his abilities, he's able to tell, like, he's able to look all over the world at once, I think. Or maybe, I don't know. Like, sort of like a radar, I'm thinking. So he's able to tell something's coming, like, before anyone else. And he tells everyone to come back. And that's also when he noticed that all the guards just disappeared. And I'd say that the Shadow Soldiers, they didn't do that, so they just stand behind their lord. Actually, no, that wasn't Shadow Soldiers, that was Egret. Yes, Egret does that. So Egret, he stands beside. And this is, like, by this time, all the guards were, like, taken out, like, knocked out. And so was the party from Ieyasu. But they didn't disappear with the rest of them. So he told Beru to grab him and get him over here. And he told Belion, I really have not been describing this very well. So I'm gonna say that Ieyasu was, like, stabbing at him, like, trying to do, like, long range attacks, but then Belion was making, like, sort of just holding his sword out in front of him, I think, like, swinging around his sword, making the thing fly around, like, the whole thing, like, block all of it, and, like, and he ended up grabbing the spear one time. It just disappeared after he took it away, and appeared back in his hand, and he said that was, yeah, that was impressive. Wait, Belion actually has healing, doesn't he? He's able to heal near, like, fatal wounds, I think, because of the guy. Yeah, that's true. So, like, I'd say he ends up, like, having it swing around, and, like, he grabbed his leg. Like, he could probably, like, just wrap him around, or you could just, like, take his head off in an instant, but I'm trying to make this interesting for you guys, so bear with me. He, like, wraps it around his leg, launches him in the air. He flies up and lands. Then the whole noticing things. So that all those marshals, and they notice it, and they do that. But they all do that. So he ends up having, like, he tells them to grab him there. And he makes a bunch of, he makes airstrike shields, shield prison, and it just holds the shield above his head because he makes a chimera shield, I guess. I think that's the best that he has because of it. So does that. Then the blast, Muddy is wondering what they're doing, and blast down. I'd say it's, like, a similar ability to, it'd be, I don't know, I'd say it's something similar to the, Breath of Destruction that the Destruction Sovereign has, like Dragon Sovereign. I could say it's something similar to that. Dragon Emperor Destruction Sovereign, yeah. Yeah. I'd say that ends up happening. So, I'd say I'd be able to destroy the guy, like the soldiers, like at least, like the lower ranked soldiers, like, or the lowest ranked, because that lowest ranked, if, like, yeah, like an ant, that happens. So, he does that, and, yeah. So, yeah. Let's say that he actually, like, has, like, the rulers ended up, like, destroying the army of the Chaos Realm, of the other sovereigns. So he has a bunch of guys, like, he has, like, a bunch of dragons, bugs, and, like, yeah, he has a bunch of bugs, other stuff, beasts, I think. Yeah, I think so. I'm saying he has a bunch of those, but he doesn't take them out just yet. Yeah. So, and yeah, because I'm gonna say he has like a couple million, like over 1 million guys. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. So that happens, and what ends up happening is, like, then the stuff, like, the stuff breaks after a while, after longer, but the shield clearly doesn't. And yeah, so he does that, and the guy appears, and he's like, so clearly that shield hero is very strong. Like, I should have known the shield hero was gonna survive that. So, yeah. He, being the annoying man he is, starts spouting off religious stuff. Like, how, like, religious nonsense that the shield hero is the devil, is the devil, and other heroes, they're just unworthy to be called heroes. And he ends by saying, actually no, he starts off by saying, like, on that little rant, it's a beautiful day outside. The birds are singing, the flowers are blooming. It's on days like these that people like you, yeah, this is the end, should be burning in hell. Yes, if you get that reference, give yourself a cookie. Yes, I love that game. I'm not... As you can see, I love that game. So much that I look at memes of it. But yeah, so that happens, and I'd say he, like, directs it as, like, I'd say he was talking to, like, the princess. Actually, no, the princess, they're still out. Like, they're just out. He speaks to the spear hero about that, because he says all the things that happened. And yeah, so, yeah. So what ends up happening is, he ends up, he starts using the thing, and then Jin-Woo says that he wants to take care of it, and just to stay out of it for a bit. Then he makes his father's short swords appear, and he like rushes at it, like in an instant, like sort of like a dark flash, like dark blue flash. Like I'm thinking of like in the movie when Midoriya, when he, like in the My Hero Academia movie, where it's like when he uses full cowling, where like is super fast, like it just runs. Like in the new intro of Kirushu Monaku, not like him. Yeah, like that. Yeah, he just sort of does that in front of him, and everyone else is surprised by this. Like other than like the party and the guy, the soldiers, because the soldiers are able to move that fast. Raftalia and Philo, like they truly realize that they really aren't needed, and that he's just kind for taking them in, or taking Raftalia in and hatching Philo and taking care of her. So, yeah. He does that, and I would say that, like he attacks the shield, it sort of blocks it for a second, but then just breaks through, but it sort of missed the guy, and he's like, oh ho ho ho, very strong. Actually, wait, no, he doesn't have the short swords, does he? Actually, no, like, yeah, he does. I think I said that he does. So, yeah. He rushes at him, and ends up, yeah, he runs at him, and he has, like, he attacks, and sort of just, like, has things all, like, he sort of scratches him all over the body, just because he doesn't love killing, like, but he's definitely willing to do it. He sort of just wants to test that new weapon, see if he can take it, and it heals him, because he has enough mana. Like, he has more mana than probably anyone else in that world combined. He has near unlimited. So, yeah. He can definitely use it. And if he, yeah, so, yeah, he just observes, seeing what that's like, and just thinks, you know what, that's actually pretty useless to me. It may switch between weapons, but I have some pretty good stuff. Like, I have an inventory, I have a bunch of stuff like that, so I don't really need it. So he does, yeah. So I'd say he takes out the Fang, like, nicks him on the arm, like, takes the weapon from him, like, after, like, he sort of just doesn't, yeah, makes his weapons goes away, like, punches the barrier, breaks it, surprising all the other guys, and obviously the queen is coming, but she doesn't do that, and so she has that, yeah, so he takes the weapon from him, which surprises all the church guys, and the other heroes, like Ren and Itsuki, because they appear, but don't attack him, because they see that Jin-Woo takes care of it. Takes the thing, breaks it, so, like, breaking it on the knee, and then he takes out, like, then right as the queen is about to arrive, he takes out the sword, like the dagger, like the paralyzing dagger, yeah, takes that out, and he nicks him on the arm, or stabs him in the shoulder or something like that. Then he gets paralyzed, like, falls over paralyzed, And then the queen appears, and like the other heroes do appear, but they're just going after the queen appears with that army, but that's after Jin-Woo has has some of his army, just pick up the other guys. He has them do that. And, so, yeah. So, when this happens, they sort of just, hold everyone else, and the queen arrives, putting everyone putting all of them into custody, and then the trial. Then, boom, the trial. Because that's soon after he wakes up, and it's the same day he actually no, the day after he wakes up, I think, but he never ended up passing out. So yeah, the king gets arrested, and they see the trial. And Renitsky explained all that happened, how the shadows saved them from the church. Yeah. They explained that. And so, yeah. The queen does this, and oh yeah, Melty's there too, I forgot. She was there. The Shield Heroes party. So, yeah. I almost forgotten about Melty. I don't know how. So, she has the thing, and yeah, the queen takes them. The trial happens pretty much the same way it did before, how, the king was telling the truth, trying to get the things happening, and try and help in the kingdom, but then all the crimes that Malty has committed, come to light with the slave seal. Naofumi's hearts, dang it, Jin-Woo, dang it. He is proved innocent. That happens. He is proved innocent, and so then the execution that something similar happens, but he just says they don't really need to be executed. I mean, although they tried to do stuff, it really didn't do much, since I have a whole army that's stronger than the heroes. So, I mean, even my weakest guys are all stronger than the heroes. So, I really don't care. So yeah. And I'd say that they have. I think that all the people he sent, Iron and Fangs and Greed, I think they're all able to talk. Yeah, that happens. Oh yeah, and Raftalia's friend, dead friend, but resurrected. That happens, and she's able to talk. So, she sort of talks to Raftalia about all that kind of stuff. And sort of introduce, and they make it clear what happened with that, and so they're spared. Their names are changed because sort of does that, and yeah. Oh yeah, and I'd say that Raftalia's friend's body, it sort of changes, grows up a bit, because quite a bit, because it automatically goes up in that goes up there, goes up in level. Dang it. So it changed. So it's Raftalia's size, so they're able to talk like that. So that happens, and so yeah. this happens, and they're off. Yeah, so they are ended up giving the town, like, he does that, and they change it, so that happens. Yeah. Like, they start, like, he has guys fixing it up, and it gets fixed pretty quickly because of that. And then they meet the other guys, and he asks, like, Lark and I forget her name, like, Gem Lady, because she's not as, yeah. So he asks what other heroes are doing here, like that he is a shield hero, and what are heroes from another world doing here, like the same world as that glass fellow, and that they get into a defensive stance, like, how do you know we're heroes from another world? And Jin-Woo just says, like, how do you like, how do you know we're heroes, and let alone from another world? Like, how do you know us? And how do you know Glass? He's like, I know Glass because she attacked. Of course, I understand, like, the reason why. Of course, what she denied, like, I'm gonna offer to you two. I shall send my, like, part of my army over to your world. Like, I already have a small fraction of my army in this world, like, spread around, just fighting the waves. Like, even the small, like, the lowest soldiers in my army are stronger than you two, and they're all stronger than, like, yeah, they're stronger than all the guys, and, like, they're stronger than all of them. Well, I'm gonna say he has, like, a couple other generals, because, like, it's like the generals of the other sovereigns, like the dragon general. So, like, how about this? I shall send you a dragon army. Like, they're, like, even the smallest soldiers in mine, they're all stronger than this. So, I shall send you some of my soldiers, part of my army. They shall be, because I think that's, like, the knights are, like, his personal army, I think. Like, along with the bear. Oh, wait, no, the bear... Oh, I think the bear is able to talk in this. I think the bear is able to talk. What was its name? Tank? Yeah, Tank. So it's like, I shall send... Actually, it's like, no, I'll send you a bunch of my soldiers, led by a dire bear, or snow bear. Dire bear. I'm gonna say dire bear. A dire bear that's able to talk. Stronger than all you. And they can't die, so, like, I'll send them to your world. They'll be able to take care of the waves there, and be able to do that, of course. And, like, I doubt that. Like, how about this? We go to the next wave with you, and we see the power of your army, and then we'll decide. Because they're more friendly. Like, they're more friendly than Glass. Glass is just mean. So, yeah, he accepts that, like, Jin-Woo accepts that. They go over to the, like, they end up going to the, guy, like, they end up going to the island. They level up Rough Tully and Philo quite a bit, because that's all they're really trying, like, that's all he really wants to do. Like, they're just trying to do that, so they get a lot more experience, because he's, like, max level. Like, I'm just gonna say, because he's, like, max level, like, above max level, he doesn't get experience anymore, so those two get more experience. They get more experience, and yeah, and he has that happening with Lark and the girl. And the girl does have him do that. Yeah, they level up a bunch. End up, like, with the, like, and on the boat, they say the heroes, like, most of the heroes are, like, seasick or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. They go to the party where it's like the berry that they put in wine where they get. Where it's like most people, if you eat it, then you just like pass out like stone cold drunk. Like mouth foam. Like Moriyasu, he eats it, says it's pretty good because he can't be affected by that. Whether he was the shield hero or not, because he's like part spiritual body, something like that. Yeah, part spiritual body. So they do that, and so yeah. He makes the he makes the stuff for him, like they makes the bracelet for her with the Phoenix gem, I think. Yeah, something like that. And I'd say he gives to her a gift of like a cool new gem, like not the Orb of Avarice, like that, not that thing, like the thing that doubles magical power. Like that thing's overpowered, especially with fangs. Like I mean, seriously. But yeah, he offers to them a new gem, like one that is much more powerful than anything they've ever seen before. Let's say it has let's say it has like some sort of lightning, but it's like it pretty much can like one shot. Like it's a wide range. Like it makes a thunderstorm. Like with whatever size they want it. Like it's strong enough to surround the world, like a thunderstorm that can surround the world, something like that. Like with the magic power that's coming from that. Or no, not surround the world, I don't know. Like, I don't know, cover a country. Let's say that. It can make a thunderstorm big enough to cover a country. And it's able to like one shot all that stuff. And they're able to like make a thunderstorm underground. And they're like pretty much control everything about it. And so they can make like a million they can make like a million thunderbolts come down all over. So with that alone they could probably take down the waves. But yeah. They don't know that yet. All they know is that it summons a storm, but they don't know how big. They don't try to know. Because probably like he doesn't tell them how that could freak him out. So yeah. I would say that, oh, geez. Yeah, then the wave comes, like, after they see the thing. The wave comes, he tells the queen to come, just so she can see the power of what's going on in the world. Like, he came here to save the world, so he's gonna show her the power of his army. And just to bring like a couple of troops, like just for her own protection, if she wants. So she does. And he tells the other heroes just to stay out of it for this. He wants to show the power of his army to heroes from another world. And he does tell them that. Like he tells them and the queen that they are heroes from another world, in a world that's similar in situation to them. But they found a way to like end theirs by killing all the heroes in this world. And pretty much by guaranteeing that this world dies, and then that world is saved, because they don't have enough power. Something like that. I don't know. I don't really know why. Like, I think, I don't know. Yeah, so, in Lark, from what I know, he is like a king in another world, so that happens. He wants to save his country, and yeah, I don't know. So, he explains the situation and how he just wants to show them, like, if he can't show them the power of his army and have them accept it, then they're gonna attempt to kill the heroes for their own world. And the heroes, like, see them, like, and they talk to Glass as well. The heroes attempt to attack, like, think about attacking. Jin-Woo just stares at him and just says, "Don't you dare." Or Moriyasu attempts to attack, and yeah, I don't know, because he's an idiot. And that happens. And So yeah, the wave happens, and so he has got like dragons coming out. He has bears. He has soldiers, and he has like a bunch of insects, like flying insects. So I would say that I think, yeah, he would be doing. Yeah, he would be. They just sort of appear, start attacking, take everything down pretty quickly, and take down the big boss thing. Like he has a big dragon take down the big boss. And then he erases all the, like he shows everyone his power by like erasing all of them for like underwater battles. Like he erases all the, like, and the giant like whale, like battle whale. He raises that thing. It's to be able to. So yeah, that happens, and yeah, cool, right? So yeah. So what ends up happening is they all are surprised by that, and they agree to bring his army down. Yeah, bring his army down. Like, bring his army to their world, like part of his army. And he sends them a bunch of dragons, insects, like a couple, like, yeah, sends them a bunch of dragons. And, like, the general from, yeah, that army. So, yeah, he does that. And, yeah, so he sends a bunch of dragons, and they have an overpowered ability that lets them destroy stuff. I think the Marshal also has, like, an ability that lets them destroy, the Shadow Soldiers, I think. But yeah, so, I think he also had, like, the Destruction Breath. So, he does that, and, yeah. So, I'm gonna end it off here, and I have another idea for a what if in mind. I'm just gonna ask you one thing. Do you want it to take place in this, or My Hero Academia? Because I feel like these are the main two that I'm going to be taking care of. Like, I know My Hero Academia has a bunch, but this does not. So I'm going to try doing mostly. I'm going to try and do more of these, like mostly these, but definitely be My Hero Academia ones. So, two options: My Hero Academia or Shield Hero again, or like crossover. Because, like, I would prefer, like, I feel like if it's gonna be, like, because if it's gonna be, Shield Hero, it's gonna be sort of a crossover, but, like, a unique kind of crossover. So, yeah. I'm gonna end it here. See you guys later. Goodbye. Well, yeah.